Hey, it's Micah with Blue Sky Design. I know it's been a while since I've done a video. It's been busy in a good way. It's been so fun to have all these little sticker orders to send out, so thank you so much. But today I wanted to show you what I was able to set up over the weekend. I was able to do most of my monthly spread for April. So I thought I'd talk you through each of my little pages and show you what I do and how I use each page. So hopefully this will help. Thanks so much for being here. Well, hello again. So here is my April spread. I'm actually really excited about it. I made the mistake of asking my husband what color he thought I should use for April, and his dumbfounded look kind of said it all. So I picked purple. But we also get a lot of rain in April. Actually, it was my favorite season when I was a kid growing up. I love the spring. I love the rain. So I did a fun little tribute with some raindrops all over my April spread. So you can't tell, but my April has this really pretty ombre effect. So do the water droplets, but it's kind of harder to see on camera. It's not doing it justice is what I'm trying to say. But these are the first two pages of my monthly spread for April. I always start each month with what I call my circle calendar. And I have 3 rings, and the outer ring are like appointments and holidays and things like that. This middle ring are birthdays, anniversaries, things that might be on the same day as an appointment, but it doesn't block the appointment from being seen. And then that middle ring, you can see I still haven't even added the little K's in there yet, but the green are the overnights that we have my stepson with us. And then the gray are trips that my husband has planned that he'll be out of town. And then I just park with all these fun little boxes around it. I mark it to the day that that box applies. So this is my circle calendar. This is kind of my future planning for the whole month. Anytime I need to check what to do for the day, I come and check in here. I love it. I love how it looks. And then this guy over here, this is called the Daily Doing. I have this on every month as well. And it's kind of a one-page snapshot of what I do for the month. So this is where I actually do that journaling of the bullet journaling. So I come in here and I write a few lines or just a few little blurbs of what happened that day for every day of the month. And then I can come back and just on one page see what the whole month had. So I wanted to show you kind of what it looked like done. Well, kind of done because I haven't filled in the Daily Doing for March yet. But this was my circle calendar for March. And then the Daily Doing will just be filled in on this side. I'm a little behind. It's the thought that counts though. So these are the first 2 pages and I like them. They're fun so far. So on my next 2 pages, I've got, this is my second month trying this master to-do list and I absolutely love it. I felt so productive last month. In fact, let me show you what March's looked like. So you can see I've kind of broken it down into 4 categories: family, work, house, and me. Of course, the exclamation point on me because I think that's the most important apparently. But as I'm thinking, even throughout the month, as I think of things that I need to do, I put them on my master to-do list for the month. And then it's what I'll do with this one as well. When I'm making my weekly and even daily spreads, I come back to this page. And if I have a spare hour, which doesn't happen enough, but if I have any spare time, I come back here and I look at what needs to be done from that month. And then let me show you what that March one looked like again. Because I fill it in with a corresponding color of the day. So pink is Wednesday, orange is Tuesday. So this is, at a glance, I can see which day of the week I did it during that month. And then I can go through, I might make them bigger this month. So you can see I try to write in the dates and they're just too tiny. So what I'm thinking as I fill out April's, I'm going to make the squares big enough that I can actually write the date inside the box along with the color. And that'll help me really, at a glance, see if I need to go check that page to see more details about that item. So I love this. I highly recommend it. It's kind of fun to dedicate a whole page to the to-do list. One of the main purposes of bullet journaling is to stay organized. And this page has really helped me with March, and I'm excited to use it again in April. And I also love this guy. This is one of my favorite things in my journal. I call them the mini goals. And I kind of break down my big weight loss and health and work goals into little fun goals that are a little bit more manageable and not as overwhelming. So the note picking, I get a lot of questions on that, but I was a nail biter for 17 years of my life. And so when I stopped biting my nails, I then started to pick at hangnails. So they hurt, they look awful. I don't even realize I'm doing it. It's usually when I'm reading and I look down and my finger hurts and it looks awful. So my goal, and this is my 3rd month trying this, is actually 4th month because I started it in January, but to not pick at my fingers anymore. And I can't believe the difference. This has really, really helped. So I'm going to keep doing it. And by tracking it, it helps. This is one that I'm adding this month. So I have kind of upper shoulder neck problems, and so I'm going to strengthen my core and the muscles in my upper and lower back, and hopefully some of those neck problems will go away as those muscles get strengthened. So this is the new one for this month. I'm going to track my core, the days at the gym that I actually work on building my core. No spend, and the goal on my quarterly goals is to have a whole week of no spending, and I didn't do that in February or March. So definitely this month already I'm going to plan a full week where I just don't spend anything. Sadly, some of the days where I actually spent something was as easy as like a gallon of milk. But if I plan better, then I won't have to go buy a gallon of milk. So the goal is to have at least one full week and then several other days throughout the month where I'm not spending any money. This just kind of helps me feel a little more in control of the budget, and I love that. No sugar. You're actually going to see a lot more days filled in for this week and this month. My husband and I just started together like a fun little weight loss program. I'm still going to do what I've been doing. Lean proteins, lots of vegetables, some fruit, and then healthy fats. For me, cutting out sugar is the thing that helps me lose weight. And for him, he just started a fun weight loss program today as well. And he's invested money in it. He's entered some competitions. So he's a little bit motivated, which is going to be really fun because we're going to lose this weight together. But other than Saturday and Sunday of this month, I'm not having any splurges, so I'm going to be sugar-free for the whole month, which is great. That's how I lose weight, so I need to stick with it if I want to see those goals come true. Fitbit, so every day, I try to get the 5 green circles to fill out on my Fitbit, and if I do that, it's 10,000 steps, 10 floors or flights of stairs, walking at least 5 miles, burning at least 2,500 calories, and then there's another one that's, I don't know. I'll tell you later. Of course, I'll think about which one it is at 3 o'clock in the morning. So I'll tell you then. But if I get all 5 green circles, I get to fill in the day for this. And again, you're going to see same thing with Fitbit, my activity tracker, and my 10,000 step tracker. You're going to see these 4 because of my health goals for this month. They're going to be a lot better filled in. And just to compare with March, this is how fun it is when I actually do them. I thought about changing the sugar color because it's kind of hard to see. But you can see I missed some days. I didn't do as well in March, but I'm not beating myself up about it because I've recommitted. I'm actually really excited about what April's going to bring. I'm guessing 10, maybe 12 pounds down, so I'm going to be super hot. So really excited about that. And I'm still going to come in here. I just kind of, for setting up my month, I didn't have as much time as I wanted. I still want to come in and draw my fun little arrows. You can see how I did that for March, and I color code it. So I'll come in and draw little arrows from the April, and I'll do the ombre effect with the purple. So this will be prettier. All right, and then my next 2 pages, this is where I do like fun little doodles throughout the month. And I actually come back and fill in this page at the end of each month. And it kind of helps me plan out the size of my boxes that I want to use. But this is called my monthly memories tracker. And I love it. It's so fun to come in and doodle with this page. You can see I still need to fill in April here. Mostly finished page. I got excited that I had at least one done, but to compare, let me show you what my March one looks like that's still not filled in. I actually haven't even done January's yet. This is a very time-consuming page, so only when I have lots of free time and not a lot of other bullet journal catch-up to do, am I able to come back and fill these in. But if I'm already 4 months behind, I better get crack-a-lacking on that. But let me see if I can find one that's done. I just did December, which is way back here. So this is what it looks like when it's finished completely. I draw them out with the date and then sometimes little fun notes about it, and then I color. You guys know that I have a serious color problem, or I just really like it. I don't think it's a problem at all. So this is what this page will eventually look like, is all these fun little doodles that are filled in. And then this, oh my goodness, this is that big fun life-changing one, the March habit tracker. Let me show you what it looks like as I'm prepped for it for April. It's so pretty when it's just brand new and hasn't been filled in yet. Actually, today I'm going to come back in and catch up. Today's Monday, so I already have 3 days to fill in, but I didn't want to have it filled in for the video. But this, I'll write in, well, I've already written in the habits, it's my waking up time, some of the activity goals that I have, and then also just like things that I do anyway, but now I'm giving myself the chance to get credit for them. So I love this page. This has really helped me change my life. And again, I think you'll see even more of it filled in this month as I've got more of those healthy goals back on track. So let's come to the next page, the next 2 pages, and it looks kind of blank and alarming. This, as you've known in the past few months, I've started to do like a fun little wreath to welcome in the month. And so I'm going to do one where it's the little raindrops kind of welcoming in April. So this page, when I have time to come back in and doodle for fun, I'm going to come in and do a fun little April wreath to welcome that month in. And then because of the first of the month was actually in on a Saturday. Usually I start my weekly spreads on Sunday. So these guys are actually a little bit fatter than usual. They're 8 days across because I included that Saturday. I like to pull, even if it's the end of last week, I like to pull the days of the month and keep them together. So I've started to fill this guy in, and then I just do little dots here to track my weight. It is definitely up at, can't believe I'm saying this, but it's up at 180 right now. But this week, you see I have goals to even lose up to 4 pounds this week. And the huge changes I'm going to make in my diet and exercise are going to, I think I'll be pretty close to that by Saturday. So that's going to be fun. Sleep Tracker, Fitbit, about last Wednesday, just started a thing where they actually track your light and deep and REM and awake times. So I'm going to draw these out. Usually I only have like 3 or 4 hours here to track the actual number of hours. But I'm going to track out how much light, deep, REM, and awake time I'm getting in each one. So they're going to be fun little bars kind of showing those with different colors. So that's something new I'm trying here in April. And then my water tracker looks the same, except it has that extra day for Saturday. And I love it. So my water bottles are 20 ounces. So if I drink 7 of them, it's 140 ounces a day. And that's also part of my big weight loss goals. You know, water helps you lose weight because you drink it, and it's good for your body. So I love water. It's all I drink. And then my weekly to-do, usually I sneak it at the bottom of this guy, but it's big. I've got 8 days to work with this week. So I'm actually going to, once I fill in my monthly master to-do list, I'm going to come in and pull it into my weekly to-do and start for my week. I already have several things that I've already ticked off of it, so I'm kind of excited about this. And then just up above in this white space here, I'm actually going to pull a fun quote and inspire me for April. So something pretty. I'm going to be able to practice some handwriting there. So that'll go here. But this is my weekly spread with that weekly to-do list. And then I've already done a video showing my weekly and daily spreads, but look at this guy. I haven't even had time to finish writing it in and coloring it yet, but I do have the basics, so I actually could start filling it in. I don't know if you guys have this problem as well, but if I'm not filling it in like every day or every other day, I start to forget the details. I forget to eat. I don't forget to eat. That's never happened. But I forget what I ate. And so like I try to keep track of what I've been doing within 1 or 2 days, preferably that same day, so I can remember all the details. So I'm going to come back in. Hopefully today I'll have time to finish this guy out, color it out, and then start filling in from Saturday, Sunday, and here we are today and Monday. But that's it. And then I'll just keep going with my weekly spreads. So this page will actually be full. You see how I incorporated Saturday into this week. So I'm going to have 2 full pages with just daily spreads, because I stuck my weekly spread on the edge of this page here. So two more pages of the rest of the week, and then it'll look like a normal spread where I'll start the weekly and daily spreads for week 2. But that's it. That's my setup for the month of April. In case you want to see kind of what a daily spread looks like when it's filled out, just a quick glance. The weekly stuff, you know, I had those little dots for my sleep tracker, and now it's going to be the bars. And then same thing, like as I'm doing my to-do list, I fill it in with that color-coordinated day of the week. So everything blue I did on Monday. So that just kind of helps you show what it looks like all filled in. So you guys, thanks so much for being here. I hope this video was helpful, and I hope it helps you if you haven't already finished your month of planning of April, that maybe you'll get some ideas and incorporate it into your journal. But thanks, I'm so glad you're here. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.